Welcome to Chapter by Chapter. This is episode 11 in 1 Corinthians. When the church at Corinth gathered, it should have been a time of encouragement. Instead, it was chaos. Paul tells them their assemblies were doing more harm than good. In the next 4 chapters, Paul pounces on the problems that were popping up in their public meetings. In 1 Corinthians chapter 11, he deals with their flippancy toward the Lord's Supper and their disregard for male and female roles within the church. Paul tells us that in the church and in the home, the woman is to be submissive to the man. I know that's out of fashion today, but you can either believe the Bible or reject it. That's up to you. Apparently, some Corinthian sisters were praying in public without wearing the customary veil. Paul is not teaching that women today must wear a veil to pray. All he's saying is that a Christian woman should be aware of how her society will interpret her actions. She should respect the customs of her culture and be certain her actions demonstrate a submissive spirit. The early church had a custom of coming together for a huge potluck. They would eat together, then participate in communion. But for many of the Corinthians, the potluck had become a pig out. Their service had turned selfish. What was intended to be a time for sharing had become a time for stuffing. Paul rebukes their attitude and warns them about the dangers of irreverence. Thanks for joining us at Chapter by Chapter. If this daily devotion helps you stay in God's Word, we hope you'll tell a friend.